Welcome back to Great Day, Louisiana, everybody. Look, we're about to head into a new season, fall, but it's more than just pumpkin spice lattes you need to be thinking about. Fall risk is something that we all need to be thinking about. And if you're a candidate for physical therapy, guess what? Have you checked out FYZICAL? They have 3 locations. Now, right now, I am at the Metairie location, and joining me now for a conversation is the owner and a physical therapist. Please help me welcome Mr. Tony Macaluso. Hello, my good sir.
Hey, Malik, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for having us here. Look, let's get physical, like Olivia Newton-John says. I love it so much, and I also love the name. Notice the spelling, everybody. It's spelled different because you all are different, which I think is amazing. But I gotta ask you, I've never been to physical therapy before, but we all know somebody who has had physical therapy before. What is the goal of physical therapy?
Well, the goal of physical therapy is return a person back to their normal functional status, be it flexibility, strength, endurance, the ability to walk, getting up and down from chairs, floors, just living life.
Come on, and we all want to live a long life, okay? And what's great is that you have 3 different locations, one in New Orleans, one in Metairie, and one in St. Bernard Parish. Tell me a little bit about what you all offer here. I see so many different machines at this location.
So we offer typical physical therapy, a lot of orthopedics, you know, aches and pains, joint pain, post-surgery. But we do something very different that a lot of other physical therapists don't do. We focus on balance and vestibular and dizziness, and that's a component that most people don't even address.
And why do you all focus on those components?
Well, that's an area of or a population of people that is very underserved in the society that we live in.
It's so true. Well, look, what's cool is that you all offer free screenings, and I want to see if my balance is good. Well, guess what? I'm about to do a little test with one of the physical therapists here. Let's go see what we're about to get into. All right, everybody, I have moved over, and I'm sitting down now, and joining now to see if I can do this test correctly is the lovely Sydney Tyler. She is a physical therapist here at FYZICAL. Okay, what are we doing right now?
All right, Blake, so we're gonna do a test called the 30-second chair rise test. What I'm gonna do is time you for 30 seconds. You're gonna cross your arms over your chest, and we're gonna see how many times you can stand up and sit down safely.
Okay, so, and this is something you can do at home right now, so do it with me. Okay, what's the position I need to be in? Like this?
Like that's perfect, and we're gonna cross your arms over your chest.
Okay.
When I say go, we're gonna see how many times you can stand up and sit down, and you're gonna count it out.
Oh, you're gonna time me?
I'm gonna time you.
Okay, let's see.
You ready?
Ready.
Set, go.
Go! And
1.
now just sit down?
Yep, keep going. 2.
Now, I did not know I was gonna be working
3.
out today. I wore the wrong outfit.
4, keep going.
Ah!
5, 6, 7.
Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it?
8.
How
keep
many am I
going.
supposed to do?
9. So for your age, we want you to do about 15, but for people 15 older, we're looking for about 12.
Oh, Lord, I'm out of breath. I think I'm barely
Keep
gonna make
going.
the 50 and older.
You
What
got
number
5
am I
more
at?
seconds.
Is that
3,
30,
2,
31, 32?
and 1. All right.
Okay, did you count how many?
You made me lose track. Anybody over there count? All right, looks like you did 16, so we're good to go.
Thank you, Tony. Yes! Oh my goodness. So what does that mean? What did you just find out as a physical therapist?
So not only am I looking at your lower extremity strength and your power, but I'm looking at just overall how well you can stabilize yourself whenever you stand up, and if you can get up out of a chair without your hands.
Did I do good?
You did great.
Woo, woo, woo. Hopefully you did as well. And look, what's great is that if you're like, I didn't make it, oh my goodness, what does that mean? You all are doing free screenings in September. What does that look like?
So for the whole month of September, you can come into any of our 3 locations and get a free fall risk assessment. What that means is you spend about 10 minutes with one of our physical therapists doing a variety of tests like the one I just gave you, and we can determine your risk for falls. If you're at risk, we can get you in for physical therapy to make sure that we can get your balance better and keep you safer.
Come on, because the goal is to be safe and live a long, happy life. I am out of breath, Sydney. Thank you, baby.
Of course.
Yes! I survived, everybody. The balance is looking good, but look, it can be improved like everybody's. When somebody comes to FYZICAL, what does a typical session look like?
All ages. You know, usually in this environment, we see the majority of our patients are usually 30 plus.
Okay.
And the people who have balance problems or dizziness and vestibular, those folks tend to be in that 50 plus range.
Now, when I come to physical therapy, I've signed up for FYZICAL, I'm here for my first session. How long does a session usually last, and when can I start seeing those results?
So usually when they come to physical therapy for the first visit, you're looking at some paperwork like all healthcare facilities have. And then the session itself will last 40 minutes.
Okay, great.
You know, from the start of the evaluation to the end. And then usually as far as results, I would say, you know, when you start seeing the physical therapist, depending on the complexity of the case, I would say probably in about 2 or 3 weeks if you're coming twice a week.
Okay.
You should start seeing some results, slow, you know, subtle results, but it just takes time.
Absolutely. Well, this is definitely an option for sure. I love the colors in here. And it smells great, everybody, okay? Which is very important when you're headed to a physical therapist. Thank you, Tony, so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Melanie.
Thanks, Sydney, as well. Baby, I figured out the balance. And look, everybody, if you're ready to get physical, guess what? Physical has 3 locations, one in New Orleans, one in Metairie on Airline, and one in St. Bernard Parish on Judge Perez. More information about their services, head over to the website on your screen or call the number on your screen. All right, best of luck to everybody. We have to take a commercial break, but stay right there. A lot more to come on Great Day, Louisiana when we come back.